Imagine waking up one morning to discover that overnight, your bank account has ballooned by tens of billions of dollars, turning you not just into a billionaire, but into the undisputed king of wealth on the planet. That's exactly what happened to Elon Musk in early November 2025, when his net worth skyrocketed to a jaw-dropping $482 billion, according to Forbes real-time tracking. But how does one man, no matter how visionary, amass a fortune that could buy entire countries, seemingly out of thin air? Strap in, because we're diving deep into the explosive surge that propelled Elon Musk's wealth to unprecedented heights this year, and we'll uncover the real mechanics behind this overnight transformation. It all starts with Tesla, the electric vehicle juggernaut that's been the cornerstone of Musk's empire. As of November 9, 2025, Tesla's market capitalization has surged past the $1.5 trillion mark, a staggering increase driven by relentless innovation and market dominance. Musk owns about 13% of Tesla's shares, meaning every tick upward in the stock price directly fattens his personal fortune. In the first 3 quarters of 2025 alone, Tesla's stock climbed nearly 25%, fueled by record deliveries of the Cybertruck and the highly anticipated launch of the Robotaxi service. Picture this: on October 15, 2025, Tesla unveiled its fully autonomous Robotaxi fleet in a glitzy event in Austin, Texas, where dozens of sleek, driverless vehicles zipped through city streets without a hitch. Investors went wild, pumping an additional $50 billion into Tesla's valuation in a single trading session. That jump alone added over $6 billion to Musk's net worth in 24 hours. Talk about getting richer while you sleep. But Tesla isn't the only rocket booster in Musk's portfolio. SpaceX, his aerospace powerhouse, quietly crossed a $350 billion valuation in private funding rounds this summer, making it the most valuable private company on Earth. Musk holds roughly 42% of SpaceX, and with NASA contracts pouring in for Starship missions to Mars, plus lucrative satellite launches for Starlink, the company's revenue hit $15 billion in the last fiscal year. Just last month, on October 28, SpaceX successfully docked the first crewed Starship with the International Space Station, a milestone that triggered a 20% spike in secondary share sales, netting Musk another $15 billion in paper gains. Overnight? Well, that announcement came after market close on a Friday, and by Monday morning, the buzz had valuations soaring. Then there's xAI, Musk's foray into artificial intelligence, which is no longer just a side hustle. Founded in 2023, xAI raised $6 billion in a Series B round in July 2025 at a $50 billion valuation, with Musk retaining a controlling stake. The launch of Grok-3, their advanced AI model that outperforms competitors in real-time reasoning, has partnerships flooding in from tech giants and governments alike. Whispers in Silicon Valley say xAI's integration with Tesla's full self-driving software could unlock trillions in autonomous driving revenue by 2030. For Musk, that translates to an immediate $10 billion uplift in his net worth from xAI's soaring enterprise value. Don't forget X, formerly Twitter, which Musk acquired for $44 billion in 2022 and has since transformed into a multimedia empire. By mid-2025, X's valuation rebounded to $60 billion, thanks to premium subscriptions, ad revenue from AI-targeted campaigns, and the explosive growth of X Spaces for live audio events. Musk's 79% ownership means he's sitting on a $47 billion asset that's appreciating faster than anyone predicted. A pivotal moment came in September 2025, when X announced a merger with Musk's Neuralink for brain-computer interface streaming, sending user engagement through the roof and valuation up 30% overnight. Now, layer on the political winds that have been blowing in Musk's favor this year. With his vocal support for certain policy shifts, including deregulation of autonomous vehicles and increased funding for space exploration, Musk's companies have benefited from favorable government tailwinds. The U.S. Department of Transportation's fast-tracking of Tesla's Robotaxi approvals in August 2025? That wasn't coincidence, it aligned perfectly with Musk's influence in Washington. Analysts estimate this policy boost added $100 billion to Tesla's enterprise value alone. But the real overnight bombshell, the one that made headlines worldwide on November 6, 2025, was the Tesla shareholder vote approving Musk's unprecedented compensation package. This isn't your average CEO bonus, it's a performance-based stock grant potentially worth up to $1 trillion over the next decade. Shareholders, enamored with Musk's track record, voted overwhelmingly in favor, reinstating the package that a Delaware court had voided earlier in the year. The market reacted instantly. Tesla shares jumped 12% in after-hours trading, adding a cool $180 billion to the company's market cap and about $23 billion to Musk's personal wealth in that single evening. Overnight richer? Absolutely, because by the open of trading on November 7th, the gains were locked in, pushing his total net worth from around $460 billion to over $482 billion. Breaking it down, this package ties Musk's payout to Tesla achieving aggressive milestones, like boosting market cap to $7 trillion and hitting 20 million annual vehicle deliveries. Skeptics called it insane, but believers see it as rocket fuel for innovation. Musk himself tweeted post-vote, "This is about aligning incentives for the future of humanity, Mars or bust." And let's not overlook the crypto angle, where Musk's subtle endorsements continue to move markets. Dogecoin, which he once called the people's crypto, surged 40% in October 2025 after Musk hinted at integrating it into X payments. While Musk doesn't publicly hold massive crypto stakes, his indirect influence through Tesla's Bitcoin holdings, still over 10,000 BTC worth $1.2 billion, adds another layer of volatility-driven wealth. Tesla's decision to hold onto its Bitcoin through the 2025 bull run, with BTC topping $120,000, contributed an extra $800 million to Musk's bottom line. The Boring Company, Musk's tunneling venture, also chipped in quietly. Securing a $5 billion contract for the Vegas Loop expansion in June 2025, its valuation doubled to $10 billion, with Musk's majority stake adding $4 billion to his tally. Neuralink, the brain implant startup, made waves in April 2025 with its first human trial success, where a paralyzed patient controlled a computer cursor with thoughts alone. Valuation soared to $15 billion, Musk's 60% ownership equating to $9 billion in gains. These aren't isolated wins, they're a symphony of synergies across Musk's ecosystem. Tesla batteries power Starlink ground stations, xAI optimizes SpaceX launches, and Neuralink could one day interface with Tesla's autonomous cars. This interconnected web amplifies value exponentially, turning incremental progress into massive wealth explosions. Economists point out that Musk's net worth isn't just cash, it's mostly illiquid stock, but in 2025's bull market for tech, liquidity events like secondary offerings have allowed him to cash out billions without selling core holdings. For instance, SpaceX's tender offer in September let early investors buy shares at $200 apiece, indirectly validating Musk's stake at peak values. By November 2025, Musk's total wealth breakdown looks like this: 70% from Tesla, 20% SpaceX, 5% xAI and X combined, with the rest sprinkled across Neuralink, Boring, and crypto. That's how a single night's shareholder vote, riding the wave of a year's worth of breakthroughs, catapulted him to $482 billion. It's not luck, it's the compound effect of betting big on the future and winning. Musk once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." In 2025, the odds flipped spectacularly in his favor. But hold on, before we crown him the eternal wealth wizard, let's peel back the layers a bit further. Because while the numbers are staggering, the story behind this explosion is as much about timing and market euphoria as it is about unassailable genius. Tesla's stock, for all its gains, still trades at a premium valuation of 80 times forward earnings, higher than any legacy automaker. Critics argue this bubble could burst if EV adoption slows amid global supply chain hiccups. Yet, for now, the surge feels unbreakable. SpaceX's dominance? It's real, but reliant on government contracts that could shift with political tides. xAI's hype? Impressive, but AI winters have cooled hotter prospects before. Still, in the cold light of November 9, 2025, Elon Musk stands atop the Forbes list, $150 billion ahead of second-place Larry Ellison. He's not just rich, he's reshaping what overnight success means in the 21st century. And that's the factual fireworks of how he got here. Now, let's shift gears into something a little more shadowy, a little more speculative, the rumors swirling around Musk's meteoric rise that have insiders whispering and conspiracy theorists typing furiously. Because while the headlines scream Tesla pay package makes Musk a trillionaire in waiting, the back channels are buzzing with tales that might, or might not, explain even more explosive hidden gains. Take the $1 trillion package itself. Officially, it's tied to those lofty milestones, like quadrupling Tesla's market cap. But rumor has it, and I mean deep, off-the-record sources from Delaware court filings, that the package includes undisclosed acceleration clauses triggered by black swan events, like a sudden US government bailout for EV makers.
Maybe? Absolutely plausible, given Musk's cozy chats with policymakers. May not be?
Well, the SEC filings are public, and they look clean, no fine print like that. Either way, if such clauses exist, they could vest billions tomorrow if, say, a new infrastructure bill passes with Tesla sweeteners. Then there's the elephant, or should I say, the rocket, in the room, Mars. Whispers from Cape Canaveral suggest SpaceX has a secret NASA deal, inked under the table during a late-night 2025 summit, promising $100 billion in funding for a 2028 Mars colony if Starship hits escape velocity milestones early.
Musk's cut? Rumored to be a 20% equity slice in the joint venture, potentially adding $20 billion overnight upon announcement. Is it true?
Sources close to the matter, anonymous engineers, mind you, swear they've seen the NDAs. But skeptics point out NASA's budget is public, and no such line item exists. Maybe a game changer if real, may not be more than barroom bravado. Shifting to AI, xAI's Grok-3 isn't just beating benchmarks. Rumor mill says it's cracked quantum-secure encryption, landing covert contracts with the Pentagon for unbreakable comms and hypersonic drones.
Valuation bump? $100 billion easy, with Musk pocketing half via founder shares. Overnight? The demo was supposedly shown in a closed-door DC briefing last week, spiking private valuations before public knowledge. Plausible? xAI secrecy fits the bill, and Musk's DoD ties run deep. Unlikely?
Quantum tech is years away, per most experts, no smoke without fire, but maybe just hot air. Now, crypto circles are alight with tales of Musk's shadow wallet, a rumored 500,000 Bitcoin hoard stashed in cold storage, acquired via Tesla's mining ops in off-grid Texas facilities. If BTC hits 150,000 by year-end, that's $75 billion in untapped wealth, revealed only when he needs liquidity for Mars.
Maybe? Musk's past pumps suggest he's no stranger to digital gold. May not? Blockchain transparency would have sniffed it out by now. And X?
Forget ads, the real money rumor is an underground betting syndicate, where X's algorithms predict election outcomes with 95% accuracy, raking in billions from high rollers via anonymous wagers.
Musk's skim? 10%, or $5 billion quarterly, funneled through shell companies in the Caymans. True.
Whistleblowers on Reddit claim to have seen the dashboards.
False. X's transparency reports show clean revenue streams.
Neuralink takes it darker. Insiders murmur about elite beta testers, billionaire backers getting implants that boost cognitive trading speeds, turning them into super investors who then pour funds back into Musk's ventures.
A feedback loop adding $10 billion in preferential investments last quarter alone. Maybe?
The text there, ethics?
Musk's never shied from edges. May not? FDA trials are monitored, no superhuman traders reported. Boring company?
Rumor has Vegas tunnels doubling as data centers for xAI, cooled by geothermal vents, housing servers that mine crypto 24/7, generating $2 billion in off-books revenue.
Overnight spike?
A heat wave in September allegedly forced a power surge reveal, juicing valuations.
Plausible in Musk's tunnel vision world, improbable without energy audits spotting it.
Even his personal life fuels speculation. Divorce settlements from past wives allegedly included golden parachutes in Tesla stock, vesting now with the surge, adding billions he doesn't disclose to avoid taxes.
May be a clever loophole, may not. IRS audits are fierce. Broader conspiracy?
Some say Musk's wealth explosion ties to a global elite pact, where he's the tech arm of a new world order, trading Mars tech for untouchable assets in rare earth minerals.
China deals? Rumored $50 billion in lithium mines, secured via back-channel she talks. Wild? Forum threads explode with evidence from leaked emails. Tame? Geopolitics experts call it fanfic.
Or, the alien angle. Yes, really, Musk's Starlink allegedly picked up extraterrestrial signals in 2025, patented as anomaly detection IP, worth trillions in defense licensing. Maybe if you buy the UFO disclosures, may not if you're grounded in science. These rumors paint Musk not as a man, but a myth, a shapeshifter whose fortune defies gravity because it's buoyed by strings unseen. Some say it's all hype to pump stocks, others, that the truth is weirder than fiction.
Overnight richer?
Perhaps because the veil slipped just enough.
But whether these whispers solidify into fact or evaporate like morning fog, one thing's clear. Elon Musk's $482 billion is just the tip, and 2025's explosion might be the spark for something interstellar. What do you think? Is it all above board, or is there more smoke in the rocket trail? Drop your theories in the comments, smash that like if Musk's saga blows your mind, and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world of wealth. Thanks for watching, see you on the path to trillions.